How we doing, Danny boy?
Here we go.
Here we go.
4Beerzin.
He's trying his
You're trying to do
jingle.
the- go.
He's doing his jingle.
What a show. All right. That's it. That's our intro.
So not
Recorded
much,
live.
Not much cheering for that.
Yeah, well, yeah.
They grow on you, doesn't it?
They
Grow
grow.
on you.
What grows on you?
The 4Beerzin intro.
Oh, cool.
So we're here again.
We're here. Yep.
So you got me, Dan.
Hey, Dan.
Sucking on a
Nick.
sweet.
I got Peppermint Humbug.
Nice.
And then you've got Rob in front,
Hello.
Joe on my left.
Hello.
And we're welcoming back.
The amazing, absolutely awesome Frank and Ryan from ROCKARIA, 107 FM.
I didn't think you'd invite us back after that last.
Oh, we thought about, should we?
We had a gap.
We had a vote, and Dan and me won.
How many people out there voted no? Don't worry.
We thought we want to talk more about the music and the radio and what you guys do outside of that.
Yeah, we want
Well,
to know.
what radio?
What radio? Yeah, we want to know what you. We know about. Hang on. We want to know about you. We want to know what you do, what makes you guys do what you do.
Yeah.
So that means what you do outside of the radio. Because
Bit
we
about
know
me.
how amazing, and truly, it is amazing. ROCKARIA is truly amazing. But we want to know what about you guys. We want to know what you do outside of ROCKARIA. So take it away, Frankie boy. What do you get up to, mate?
Well, I'm not a rocket scientist. I'm not a surgeon,
Yet.
but I do cut grass.
You do good cuts of meat. I've seen your barbecue skills.
He's a great cook.
Oh, that's another side project.
Tell us
That's
about you
amazing.
smoking.
I wa-
Because every smoker I know will tell me how many hours it's been in.
Oh, man, the photos that Frank puts up online, me and Cal all the time, and Cal's like, Frank's just around the corner. And we're like, let's go now.
Well, this
He's
Saturday
16
just gone.
hours in.
It took me a day and a half to make lunch.
Day and a half.
I started making lunch at 4:30 in the morning on Friday, and then I had lunch at around about 11:30 on Saturday. So I had to get ready for the radio show. You see, at 3:00,
So what were you cooking? What took a day and a half?
beef brisket and some jalapeno cheese sausages.
Just a beef brisket. Just.
So what is this in? Is this in a... Because I've been told that a Weber is a brand, not a barbecue.
That's
So-
exactly right. It's a
Yeah.
kettle. It's a type of kettle.
Yeah, it's like the Hoover and the vacuum.
It's a kettle barbecue.
There's no difference between a Weber and any other 44-gallon drum or any other.
That's a load of poppycock. Come on.
Fights,
Yeah, we're not
fights
sponsored
are
by
happening.
Weber, but
A
Weber.
44-gallon drum is totally different. I have a 44-gallon drum set up as well, which I usually set up a rotisserie ring around it, and I'll light a fire in the bottom of the 44-gallon drum, and I might spin a lamb shoulder with the shank on, commonly known as a banjo.
Banjo.
At the end of the day, all those things, Webers, jumbucks, 40-gallon drums, they all do the same.
They cook meat.
Yeah, they cook meat.
Just how you as
Just
a-
like an oven does.
But it's just.
Or an air fryer.
Yeah.
But would you say, Frank?
Or the tucker fucker.
But
would
Frank,
you-
does
we allowed to say
anyone,
that?
Frank, does anyone...
It's
is
been
any-
said.
microwave.
It's been
when
said.
you're cooking, can anyone touch that? Like when you're...
Touch what?
I've learned this recently. Some blokes, when they're around their barbecues or their smokers and stuff, it's like, this is my domain. This is...
So-
you can't
Yeah,
touch it.
don't-
I'm
No,
like,
we're a
intervene.
totally different alignment. We have a group of bodies, the barbecue buds, where we all chip in together and we all come up with ideas and we'll all critique and we'll all have ideas, and if we think something is not right, we'll all put in our points of view, and eventually we'll come to an agreement.
We've asked.
We need to
though.
make a change here.
I mean, I've
I've
put
asked to touch it.
I've put something in the barbecue buds before, and I've said, should I cook this way or that way?
Yeah.
And, before you know it, you've got 8 different ways to cook things.
Yeah.
But the thing is,
8 different blokes on you.
yeah, but then you just choose the best way that you think suits for you. You know? But it's all about, at the end of the day, the basic thing is it's all about cooking with coals. It's about how we used to cook about 200 years ago. And the thing was, cooking with coals, you can't just speed things up or slow things down like you used to or like you do now. Sorry, is what I meant. I mean, it's an art.
art is what we like.
So if I can ask a question. So if you had a favourite piece of meat that you'd like to cook, what would it be?
Tri-tip for me.
Every no matter what it is, every time I cook something, that's the best.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So Friday or whatever it was, whenever it was,
What they
it was the best brisket I've ever done.
Yep.
Yeah.
What about kangaroo and
And the
stuff like
time
that?
before that was the best brisket I'd ever done.
It doesn't matter what animal it is. It always tastes good if you do it right. If you spend the time.
Spend the
It's all about the
time.
time. It's like with
But
everything. Bit of time.
We're just not animal eaters. I mean, like sometimes I've done some really great pumpkin and
Pumpkin,
potatoes and
In the
stuff like
smoker.
that. Oh God, yeah.
Do you have a recipe you can share to us, like a pumpkin recipe?
Oh, just
Remember one time when we whacked some chunks of pumpkin in a in a basket and cooked it over some fire, a normal
big
wood fire,
pumpkin.
not charcoal that you buy. We're using virgin wood. You know?
Virgin wood.
Yeah.
What's
It was-
virgin
A
wood?
lot of people like to use charcoal or briquettes or whatever, which is wood that's already been burnt before. Somebody's already used it. You
Oh,
know?
is that what virgin wood is? No one's touched it.
No one's burnt it before.
That makes sense, yeah.
So we light a fire with it, you know? It's a bit unheard of these days.
Yeah. It's never been burned, yeah.
one of my little.
And we cook this. We cook this potato pumpkin. Sorry,
Potato.
and then we mixed it through this rice mixture that we conjured up, and we had this beautiful tasting, vegetarian
Smoky
dish.
pumpkin.
Smoky roasted pumpkin. Yes.
Sounds really good. Does
With a
anyone else
vinaigrette
cook? Does
dressing
anyone
through
else
it.
cook
Oh,
like
yeah,
that?
I do a mean toast.
I like to cook
two-minute
a
noodles.
tomahawk.
I like a good slow
You cooked a
cooker.
tomahawk.
Oh, tomahawk's nice.
Yeah,
I thought you said that was Uber Eats.
No, you can't get that on Uber Eats. Yeah, I like to cook a
You
tomahawk.
can get anything on Uber Eats, can't you? But it'll be crap.
Be terrible, wouldn't it? Yeah, tomahawk.
So we've touched on what Frank does. So the cuts and the meats are amazing. I want to turn to your compadre here, and so Ryan, what you get up to outside besides the amazing stuff that you do for local music for ROCKARIA?
I have several jobs. I work for a company called Visibility, which works with blind and vision impaired people. Because if people don't know out there, I am totally blind. I can't see. Got two artificial eyes. But I work with them a couple of days a week. I work with Blind Sports WA in promoting sports for Western Australian people without no vision. But I also am current president of Goalball Australia. I'm also president or chairperson of HFM. Where do you want to stop? I do lots.
going.
I want to hear
Yeah.
about the cricket. I want to hear about the
And
cricket.
Oh, yes, I play for Cricket Australia. Blind Cricket Australia. Yeah,
So when that ball, because that ball is a hard ball
it is. Yes.
For-
How did you know? Did you?
for anyone.
Danny knows. Danny knows.
And
his
he knows
balls.
a hard ball too.
But my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, but with blind cricket, the ball makes a sound.
Yes, it does.
Is that how it works?
So it's a plastic ball that's the same size as a cricket ball. It even has the stitches on it, marked into it, but it has ball bearings inside it. And believe me, it hurts just as much as a normal ball hitting
Yeah,
you.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I've
Have you
been
had a
hit
few
in the
balls
head
hit you?
all sorts of places with it, and it hurts big time. But yeah, and the difference, I guess, with blind cricket was we bowl underarm, which we have to because the ball has to hit the pitch before the halfway line, so the batter's got time to pick up where that ball is in their radius and be able to hit it and smack it out to wherever they want to smack it.
Awesome.
So when you run
Yes.
from one end to the other, how do you know when to stop?
Well, the beauty is for someone like me who can't see it all, I don't have to fucking run.
You're just hitting sixes.
That's
You don't
right.
give a shit. You're just hitting sixes all the time.
So someone else has to run for me because it's too dangerous for me to run because
Yep.
your fielders could be anywhere. They could be coming across the pitch. They could be doing whatever. Like. So I have a run. So all I have to do is smack the ball
Yep.
and someone else will run for me. So it's up to them to make the call. Is it safe to run, not to run?
So
Yep.
Yeah.
So where
brilliant.
have you played in the world? Because you're a bit of a jet setter. I mean, we've been talking off air, but I want everybody to hear where have you gone? Where have you gone to go play cricket?
I have played across the Indian continent. So I did play in Mumbai. I played in Delhi. I played in Indore. There was a couple of other places I can't remember. I know when we were in India a couple of years ago, it was like 13 days and 10 flights and something like that. It was
Wow,
amazing. It was absolutely amazing. I mean, one of the most amazing places was to play was when they'd shipped in all these school children to play, to watch us play. And, you know, when I walked out to the centre there, I was probably about the, I don't know, ninth batsman on Australia. And I thought, oh, well, you know, here we go. I'll just give it my best shot. Couldn't hear the ball anyway because there was that much cheering in the crowd. But I just took the moment in. I just sucked it in. I did the Ravani and just sucked in the sound and the cheering from the crowd, and just raised my bat and went, oh well, you know what? I'm just going to give it my best shot because I ain't going to hear this bloody ball anyway. So
did you get any downtime? So did you go to Taj Mahal?
Taj Mahal.
I did, yeah. There was one day. Yeah, I did. I went out there. What an amazing place! Like
I've heard that. A lot of people say that. Yeah.
Oh, look, and one of the things I probably get that other people don't get, I got to feel a lot of stuff. And sometimes the tour guides will take you into places that other people don't get to go to because we get to feel what the people that have built the building, you know, have done, and just to feel that and just to work out the artistry, the craftsmanship is so amazing.
So he built that for his ex, didn't he?
Not sure.
Good,
Oh,
maybe
guess
Google
so.
it.
Was
You're
it
gonna
his
have to
ex or
Google
his,
that.
or his
Who did?
dead wife, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Was it his ex?
Yeah, something like that.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah. We can't confirm or deny if
But
that's
just,
true.
I mean, I guess
Please correct us, though.
the people that built it, they're the ones that don't get the
The credit, yeah.
credit. Yeah, they're the ones that did the hard work.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing.
That's
some of the
pretty
things.
cool, yeah. You
Yeah.
get to tour India and do it. Did you go to Lord's?
Yeah, no, I haven't. But
Everyone
but
talks about cricket. Lord's is like this sacred
That could be on the cards, though, couldn't
place,
it?
isn't it?
what's the big stadium there in Edgbaston? I have been to Edgbaston. I have walked across the ground at Edgbaston.
That's amazing.
But yeah, look, if there's anyone listening that wants to get involved in blind cricket, you know, hit us up because there's not enough of us in the country that want to play it. You know, we need more.
Wow.
Definitely. So they can reach out to you through Rockaria or
Yeah,
through HFM?
absolutely. Or this place, yeah. And you don't have to be fully blind. You know, you can have some vision of any sorts. Like, just reach out.
Awesome. Hey, so I want to open up to both of you now, so Frank and Ryan. So if there was something that you'd always wanted to do outside of all the amazing stuff that you do, and it is amazing, you give a voice to local music, you give a chance for them to be able to play their music, you give a chance for them to come in and be interviewed and have a decent chat as well, which is awesome. You raise money as well through ROCKARIA. You had the Ruckus, which we could talk about in a moment. But the other thing is also the things you do outside as well. It's not just the radio stuff that you do. But is there anything that you've always wanted to do that you've never had a chance to do? That there's something out there that you want to do?
Because this podcast can do amazing things. People.
This is like the launch, isn't it? This is
Could be a launch pad.
For me, just by getting involved in community radio has opened up so many avenues that I'd never even wanted to go down. You know? It's like I never wanted to be in front of a camera. I never
Yeah.
wanted to be in front of a microphone.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
I never wanted to be, in the public eye or anything like that. Still don't want to be, but I just do what I do because it's what we do. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, totally do. And it's amazing what you both do. I mean, everything you do through ROCKARIA, but then also through the blind community too, Ryan. Like, it is amazing seeing all your exploits and seeing all the photos. It's beautiful. It's awesome.
I think the one thing I haven't achieved yet is deep water diving.
Deep water diving.
Oh, is that something you want to do?
Yeah.
With the sharks?
Have you
or
mentioned
just-
jumping off the building yet?
Oh, no, I've done that. No, I just think deep water diving. You know, go 20 or something Ks off the coast and just jumping in the water and just diving down
Keep
as deep as you
going.
can. And it'd just be so peaceful. It'd be so
Have you-
nice.
Have
But
you done the skydiving and that?
yeah, I've done 2 skydives.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. What, Jerian Bay?
No, my first dive was in Karratha at a place called Wickham.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah, I know Wickham, yeah.
Yeah, it was really hot that day, so I jumped in a tank top and very loose baggy shorts, which I
Shit,
regret.
Did you video this?
Oh, I got the biggest blowjob of my life that day. I tell you that. Do not skydive in loose shorts, all right? I'm telling you now. Men and
the
women.
fellas came with you. Is what you're trying
Oh,
to say.
yes. I've done that, and I've jumped in York when I had to wear a full diving suit. So, yeah, no, I love it. I'd do it again. I think it's great. The water, the air turns into water,
Wow.
and you're diving like
Have
that.
you guys
in the
ever
air.
done
It's-
anything crazy like that? Like,
Done bungee jumping, but I haven't done the skydiving yet. I want to, so I'm very jealous here, Ryan. I
Never
reckon it's
would.
awesome.
I don't
Never
want to
would?
die. I don't want to die, so I just fucking stay.
Oh, look,
I'm
Mate,
back on the
I-
ground.
So I'm all for people doing skydiving, but I think, fuck, you're tempting fate on that.
you know what? I live on this principle that we're only given one chance at this life, right?
So let's end it soon.
And no, just
I mean, that's my fault. That's my first thought in my head.
If you're jumping off a plane, you're like, how did he die? He jumped off a fucking plane. Was that his choice? 100%. He knew the risk. He's not Iron Man.
But I seriously, like, people often say to me, "Why are you so busy, Ryan? Why do you do so much?" And I'm just like, well, we're only given one chance at this life. Make the most of it. Just get out there and just live life to its fullest, you know, because when you're gone, you're gone. You can't come back.
it.
You can't relive it. You can't, you can't just enter stage left again. You know, we are on a stage from the moment we're born to the moment we die, right? So act and live and love that stage while you're on it.
You know, you're making me think about one of my favourite bands that some people hate, Rush. All the world's a stage, and we're all ill-equipped to act.
Hey, well, I was going to say, you're both an inspiration to me and the rest of the boys here. And to lots of the local music community. You guys are absolute legends. And
No, you are.
it's been an honor to actually have you come on. And we always talk about who we're going to get to come on the show. It's been great to have you boys come on the show.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Doug.
thanks so
No, we
much.
really appreciate it. Thank you.
And but if we always end on a bit of a note of if we could
If you
get
haven't
someone.
heard it here first, you've heard it here on 4Beerzin.
So who's sniffing around at the moment? Who could we get? Who's like a big time? Who do you reckon we could get on? Who's hopping around? I mean, who's coming to town? Who's coming to town?
It's tricky.
I'd have to suggest Jake from Audio Rain.
Oh, that's a good one.
Lives in South Australia.
Jake
Audio
Fleming.
Rain,
Yeah, coming to
Jake
town.
Fleming.
Yeah, if you're out there,
Yeah, just relentless, buddy.
Yeah.
What
Come
about
on the show.
Antonio Correa?
well, we could get Antonio.
We've just
on.
been involved recently in a some movie shoots with him.
Mm-hmm.
Bring
Well-
those guys on, and then someone we know that's like...
laughing at the clinking.
I know.
And it's not
and
Danny
so-
this time. That's the
I know. Normally it's me crunching cans.
Well, on that note, we're going to try and get the boys on when we can. And also, big shout out to ROCKARIA, 107 FM, 107.3 FM ROCKARIA. Get onto it.
Tune it on your
HFM.
radio.
Don't forget the point.
Don't
Yeah.
forget the point.
Wherever
very
you're
important.
in your car or you're at home on a radio that you may have.
online as well.
Oh, online. You can do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
online
So
on your phone. Fucking
and we-
fantastic.
And we end the show every time where we go. We're
Danny's
4
just
beers in.
entered the 21st
Ready?
In actual fact, there's a great community radio app, Community Radio Plus
Community
app,
radio app. There you go.
which you can use to access every community radio station around the country.
Oh, what's it called?
Community Radio Plus app.
There we go. Yeah, it is first.
And let's
I need
face
to
it,
repeat myself.
a lot of local musicians and a lot of local bands have actually like gone on to bigger and better things through community radio. So
There you go.
get onto it. So
Tina
anyway,
Arena, if you're listening, did she do that?
yeah, no.
Yep.
Hope so.
I got it. Yeah, now.
Actually, that's one of the great things. That
Tina Arena,
sometimes
come on.
it's just been so great to meet some of the people, especially young kids as well, and watch them grow from where they've become. You know, they've jumped onto grassroots radio, and then they've built themselves up, and they've gone on to bigger and better things. It's fantastic.
We'll tell a bit of a story, Frank and
Go.
I, like a local
About
band,
Tina Arena?
right? But a local band that I don't know got Frank and my initiative was
OJ.
OJ, and they came to us, and when we were interviewing them, like one of the band members said, "Oh, none of us are old enough to drive.
Wow.
Our mums had to bring us here, right?"
Yeah.
And it was so cool, like to interview these guys, and they played a song in the studio, live and acoustic, and all that sort of stuff. And their mum took them home, and all that sort of stuff. They disappeared for 2 years, and then they came back. And
Better
you're just
than
like-
ever. And it was like all of a sudden they were professional.
Yeah.
Just
They
played
might-
now
they
at
might
Music
be-
Festival as well.
Yeah,
It
they
was
might have
just-
been grounded.
Absolutely, you know,
Might be
and
grounded
it's
for 2 years.
stuff like that we love, you know. So anyway, 107.3 HFM, the
Yeah.
voice of your community.
Well, you guys are
There
legends.
it comes from.
With
Here we are,
cash.
lads.
Tina Arena. Just
you.
in case you're out there, Tina Arena, and you're not in France, come on the show.
Ready?
I'll message you first.
4
beers in.